parce que je me sentais seule. Mais t'es arrivé, t'as soufflé sur mon visage comme une brise légère d'été. Oh, viens, on s'en va même si on ne sait pas vraiment où l'on va. Juste loin de là. Oh, viens, on part loin, qu'importe le chemin, qu'importe le destin. Viens juste, on part loin. Je suis dans mon mood, j'ai besoin de rien, juste besoin de tes mains, de toi.
Hi guys! Welcome back to the Celestia's YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share and comment. If you have, thank you so much for subscribing. Please like, please give us a sweet comment. We love those. So today's video will be a part 2 of the culture shock experience in Qatar, and Cara will be talking about her side of the story. I gave part 1, it's on our YouTube channel. You can just go and have a look and then come back and watch the part 2 of it. Yeah, so stick around and enjoy.
So my first culture shock when I landed in Qatar, Doha, was the climate. So ndege ilikaa ikafika, then we got out of the plane, and the first thing that hit me when I stepped outside was the heat and the humidity. This place is so hot. Ni kama desert. I don't know how to say it. It was so hot. The humidity just hit my face the first thing when I got down, and everyone around me was so okay. Like no one felt like something strange. So nilikuwa like, what? And then nikatembea. And with time, I'm used to it, so I didn't feel anything. But I was so shocked. The climate, she had told me before that this place is so hot, but I thought, nile joto tu ya Mombasa. No way. It's so hot. Like, kuna feel ni kama una strain ku breathe. Wow. There are ACs everywhere. So maybe unatembea for your Uber and everything. It's so hot. Like, you feel the heat is so intense.
It's intense for people. In Kenya, like, we have ventilation holes. Like, above the door, there are ventilation holes. In this place, it's too humid that they don't put those ventilation holes because the humidity will come into the house, and then unapatanga hata ukifungua dirisha, like, the AC starts leaking because it tampers with it because, like, it's that intense. But yeah, we move.
So much heat. Yeah. So much heat with humidity. So my second culture shock is language barrier.
Yeah, there's so much diversity. There's so much diversity. Hundreds of nationalities, people from different ethnicities. So you might think simply because from your continent, like English, for example, is a universal language, then you get here and it's not. The reality hits you that it's not a universal language.
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's what she means.
It's crazy, by the way, and it's so deep.
Yeah,
you expressing yourself in English thinking that everyone around you is gonna understand what you're saying? Nah. Me coming, me going. Other culture shock is food. When you get here, you get to have a variety of food. Na ile food umezoea like githeri, we have ugali, sukuma wiki. Ooh, hizo ni gold. You tend to greens. Eat yeah, they're not greens actually. They're not sukuma wiki. You don't have
they're there, but they're expensive and they're imported, so you don't get to feel like, you know, ile taste ya home tumezoea, you know, organic, you know. Yeah, you tend, like when you're at home, you desire to eat the junk food and everything, but when you come here, you desire to eat those foods that we say.
The only thing unaweza pata haraka ni shawarma, chips, burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, tacos. Hizo utazipata everywhere. So the first few days utazikula because you know you're not used to eat back at home. But after a month or two, inaanza kukubo, so you start missing mukimo, chapatis. Kwanza sahi I miss chapati.
Like chapatis are there, but they're not like home chapatis.
Imagine you're buying frozen chapatis from the supermarket, unaekelea kwa pan, and that's it. So you don't have the experience of kukanda unga.
Yeah.
Ugali, chapati, hakuna skuma, hakuna greens at all. So sad. So any quick meal, burger. Ama fries. Shawarma. Ebona venye nimenono. Kwa hivi before. Anyway, we move.
Yeah, not complaining though. But yeah, it's a fact.
So the next thing that I found weird, a culture shock in this country, is that there's no trees. Unaonanga home venye like you can walk, Thika Road kuna miti, around town unaweza enda Uhuru Park kumejaa miti, there is vegetation and all that. No, they're not. So Maureen told me that sometimes they have man-made trees.
Not like man-made. Well, let's say it's a tree, but ni kama wanazileta kutoka nje, hivyo wanatengeneza, like they make if you go around their places like Katara, it's like more like a forest. It's a park. Do you remember when you were walking?
Yeah,
it's a park, but they've made it from scratch. Like they've created it in a perfect way. You can't even know like it's something that has been made.
They've imported trees,
the soil. Yeah, alafu there's also an island, the Pearl Island. Wametengeneza hiyo, it's like ilikuwa maji, then they someone told me they bought a mountain and they crushed the stones and they brought the stones to the country
physically
to create that island. So every stone you see in that part of the city imeletwa from another country. Like,
so that brings me to the next
culture
shock. Imagine that brings me to the next culture shock. They are rich.
Filthy rich, bro.
Kutengeneza the pearl. So beautiful, but it's all man-made. Ni kusupu aki, oh my god. And another thing, huku you can be like on a highway, Ferrari ka tatu. Bugatti, yani Range Rover huku ni common.
Rolls-Royce unaonanga ngapi? Like Rolls-Royce back
zinapita tu uko like
back and forth.
Watu wana pesa. Hey, they have money.
Alafu wana the latest models ikitoka wananunua like wako na pesa. Like this country is
rich.
They're blessed.
Hey,
wako blessed sana. Yeah, and they are also kind.
Yeah, they're nice people, by the way. They are very kind.
They're very kind. Yeah, they speak to you nicely. Like they're very humble.
Yeah, and even in Arabic, I find they use some Swahili words. Like when you do something shukran. Nice to someone, they told you shukran. You're like, oh, that's shukrani. They're like hashara, hamsi. That's hamsini on money. And another thing I experienced, when they say a friend, they say Rafik. That's my Rafik. So
like Swahili is so much related to Arabic. Yeah, they share a lot of words. It's PART2, I guess. Yeah, that's why.
Yes. Yeah. Another culture shock is the transport system. In our country, Kenya, we have matatus and
they stop anywhere. Hey, that thing has been disturbing this girl over here. Like I tell her, you have to stop at the bus stop. You can't just stop the bus anywhere.
See, simamisha hapo konda. No, nothing like that.
Bus stop, like they're so disciplined. The buses are very maintained, like very.
Oh,
maintained.
They're clean.
They're
actually, that brings back to the point. This country is so clean. Unaona venye sisi tunakunywanga ukinywa juice unatupa tu hapo makaratasi. There is nothing on the street like that. Be it in the Pearl, like in the town center, in the big centers, or back huku nyuma. It's
litter free completely. Wow. People are so disciplined. Like automatically you're disciplined. You can't even litter because you see, like you feel like yenyewe inafanya vibaya because it's clean.
Hata venye unakulanga KCL, like that kapipa, you just roll it and throw it down. You can never find such a thing in this country wherever you walk. Hata unakuwa too disciplined because you can't just go dropping because they don't do that. There's nothing. It's so clean. So the transport system here, most of it is train. And it's a bit far from where the residents are. So you have to take Uber to the metro station, the train, and then...
And also the metro gives free transportation.
Yeah, free
like there's an app, like it's so digitalized, like digital, like it's so digital, like I can't wait. Can you pick up what stuff right? It's so digitalized. Insanely, we're not even saying half of like the digital system in this country. It's just on another level. Yeah.
So the train is free.
Not free.
Not really free. Less. You pay less, and they're so convenient, and they work until 2 a.m. sometimes 1 a.m. They're so clean. There are people to direct you. Yani, there are people who are placed on the train station to direct you. Kama ujui mahali penye unaenda, you can
It's
ask
very
them.
reliable.
Yani,
safe.
Oh my god, and this country is safe. You can leave your phone in the toilet. After 1 hour, you go find
around
it. At 3 a.m., 2 a.m. on your phone. No one will grab your phone. I mean, it's the best country ever. I'm sorry to say this. I love Kenya, but I'd love to have this feeling in Kenya. Yani, you can walk with your phone. Tao, na hakuna mtu anakuuliza. You can leave your phone hapo kwa desk.
Hakuna pickpocketers, hakuna like...
Even on the train, sometimes it's so full, but you feel safe.
Yeah,
hakuna mtu utakuwa na shaka at like, oh my god, my phone. Utaeka phone kwa boobs, venye tunaikanga tunatoa kwa handbag. Pesa, like...
You feel safe. You feel secure. It's great.
Alafu by the way, in this country hakuna gikomba nini. So unaona venye in our country we have toy market, we have malls. Everything like there's souk, but souk, is it open?
Souk inaka kama Garissa, hakuna ati like second hand things. Always pata ati second hand things. Not unless kama ati but hakuna. Yeah.
It's unique. It's a culture shock, but it's nice.
The malls everywhere.
Malls everywhere. If you want shoes, if you want hair, if you want oil, if you want panties, if you want bras, mall ndio the place to go. See kama sisi when we say
Mtush.
yeah, mtush. And another thing, by the way, guys, if you want food, you see in my country there's a way that uzishindo ukiorder food online. Like it's rare, but here order food, you can just sit in the house the whole week. You order what you want. If you want shoes, if you want clothes, if you want.
And the local shops, they also provide like free delivery to the house, like comfortable, like it's so comfortable.
So if you live in an estate, there's that shop. Na shop, by the way, inaitwa Bakala. What is it? You can't go downstairs and ask like, where is the shop here? They won't understand. Shop.
Bakala.
Bakala. Bakala.
Bakala, I think si Kiarabu. I think ni Kiini. Wewe na waende wamecha. Tengine umesahau like home kubuy a bar of chocolate. It's usually expensive, but huku like those sweets nini they're cheap, like they're really cheap, like very affordable.
So Kit Kat home ni expe, but ukikuja huku ni kama 18 bob.
Like unazipata zikiwa affordable, these tam like these things, cakes nini.
They're very cheap, so you end up eating a lot of junk if you're not careful. Yes, that was it for today. If you have more culture shock, you can comment down below.
If there's a video that you want us to make, any idea, we are open for it. We are ready.